Hello, how's it going? Welcome back. If this is your first time here, well, buckle up. Buckle up, Buttercup. Um, this is it ain't called Ramblin' Ruth for nothing. Um, I do ramble, sorry. If you're coming back and if you're somebody who has subscribed, liked, commented, thank you. Thank you. I think I said this in maybe my first video when I was coming back, uh, starting to record again, that I'm really not doing this for anything except for myself. I'm not doing it to be monetized. I'm not doing it to get likes, viewers, or whatever. I'm doing this for myself because I don't like to journal, but I think that there are things that I need to say, and maybe some people might like to hear them too. So, moving right into my topic of maybe a little bit of frustration because, oh my gosh, this has been a week. So, I have sat here, I've been sitting here talking for maybe 7 minutes and looked down or looked straight ahead to the side and realized, oh, you numbskull, you're not recording. So, we're starting all over again. Anyway, like I said, it's been a week. I've been working really hard to try to focus on being more positive, being more in the moment, being a better listener, et cetera, trying to embrace Mel Robbins' theory of let them. And if you don't know who Mel Robbins is, look her up. I don't know if she's a life coach, but she's very much teaches about the positive, always try to be positive, ways to overcome things, etc. And she has a new book out called Let Them. And you don't have to read the book. You don't even really have to watch a YouTube with her on it. All you have to do is Google it and it'll come up with a very little short synopsis of what that is. But bottom line is let them and let it go. We can only control us, can't control another person, no way, no how. And we all know that. But that doesn't stop us from being extremely frustrated when we need or want to control and we hate the way something is going. Take, for instance, an incident that happened this Monday, which we are all very much aware of. And whether or not you like what happened on Monday, whether or not you're feeling comfortable, safe, whether or not you hate it, whether or not you hate everything about that, there is absolutely nothing we can do about it. We can get behind, things that we need to that are meaningful that we can actually make change with, but there are some things we just can't make change with. And Monday is one of them. So feeling angry, frustrated, scared, concerned, all of the feels only is affecting us, not affecting those people. It's not affecting them at all. I guarantee that. So let go of that crap that you don't have control of. Let them do their thing. Let them. If it somehow affects you, then you can, figure all of that out. But anyway, let them. So this has been, anyway, like I said, it's been kind of a weird week. So I've been trying to embrace the whole being more positive, etc. And I found myself this week feeling a little bit more, cranky, angry. I do have an little bit of an angry personality. It comes from childhood, living in an abusive household, having no control over anything in my life at a very early age. You become angry because that's just how you partially deal with your emotions. And I have to say that it's kind of hard to work through that. But if you acknowledge it and you try to make it at the top of your head that you're not doing that, maybe you can let it go a little bit. And you can recognize it when it's happening. Just like I said, being, everything that was happening on Monday, the stuff that was happening with the fires, if you believe in a higher power, if you believe in God or whatever, you pray. That is something that you can do. But this morning, driving in my car. And there are those who might say I'm a little road rage. I might have a little bit of road rage, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna cut people off. I'm not gonna do, I'm an aggressive driver. I'm a safe driver, but I need to get to where I'm going, and I don't appreciate stupid people. If you're driving 55 in the fast lane, get out of my way. You don't have any business being there. Stop cutting people off, you know? But anyway, I realized it was like, what are you doing? You can't control them. You can't, if he wants to drive 55 in the fast lane, go around him. Go around him. Get away from the people that are trying to cut you off and just get to work in one piece. That's what it's about, right? So it prompted me to, again, start thinking about some things that have been going on. But what happens for me is when I kind of start doing this a little bit, I realize also that I'm doing a little bit of spinning. And spinning as in, oh my gosh, I have this I have to do, and oh no, and I haven't started that, and how long is it going to take me to do this, and oh no, I shouldn't have told them I would do that, and oh no, oh no, oh no. And so I kind of start spinning out of control, and then it's overwhelming, and I get paralyzed with the overwhelm, and then I do nothing. That's pretty much my modus operandi, if you would say. I am so much better about it than I used to be, but we can easily fall into those ugly habits. So again, I started spinning a little bit, and I was like, stop that right now. So I actually even wrote some of the things down, and forgive me, but I'm going to read them off here. So as I was walking up to my office this morning, I took out a piece of paper, and it was like, okay, you need to write some of the things down that you're really stressed about that are causing you some grief, and make a plan. Because even though I'm thinking, oh my gosh, this is so hard, I can't do this, I don't want to do that, that's really going to be hard. As I say, my mantra, we can do hard things. You can do hard things. We do hard things all the time, every day. We do lots of hard things every day. But just do the stuff that you normally do, whether it's hard or not, but pick one thing that you can do every day that you've been putting off. I know somebody who's getting ready to move into someone's backyard, and maybe she could clean out just one drawer, one cupboard. So you know who you are. So that could be your one thing. But, my list, and forgive me for turning my head, and actually when I got to this part before, that's when I turned my head and realized that I hadn't been recording, but I am recording this time. So my son, who never asks much of me ever, has asked me to make him some coasters for his new furniture at work. And I made a prototype of something that, I thought, and he seemed like, yeah, it's okay. But I didn't get that overwhelming, oh my God, Mom, I really like that. You really need. So I was like, I was thinking, maybe he'll forget it, yeah, no, not so much. He texted me and said, yep, I'm all moved in, so ready for those coasters. So they're coming next weekend. So it's like, I got to get that done. So let me show you how much I've done. So yeah, I'm going to make him a rope coaster. So this is what I've started. But I've started. And it was hard to coil that little itty bitty tiny thing and stick the pin in there. So this was a hard thing I did, I don't know, maybe a couple of weeks ago. But it's here. I pulled it out. It's going to the top of the list, and I'm going to work on it this weekend. Let's see what else is on the list. I had a plan to make admin gifts for the admin staff at work. And I still have that plan, but for some reason I just couldn't make myself do it. So I have cut out the cork that I need for it. I'm also making something for my youngest grandson, so that's motivating me to get that done as well. I have a Valentine's gift exchange that I started doing this gift exchange with a felt company that I follow and buy felt from as a way to motivate me to get me to do stuff, hard stuff. So the Valentine's swap is coming up. So I actually pull it this way. I actually started it quite some time ago. So you get the name of somebody and you send them a handmade ornament type thing. Christmas, I did something that was more Christmassy. And I know that this is backwards. Maybe someday I'll figure out how to fix this so that stuff isn't backwards. But anyway, embroidered 2025 on the back. Took it to work this morning because I could not for the life of me get this little thing tied where that little bumpy tassel is. So I'm going to trim this, but it's now ready to mail. And it was, look at all that embroidery. I mean, I don't consider myself somebody who's extremely, clever, crafty, but I looked at that and I was like, oh man, that's going to be hard. I don't really want to do that. But I did it. I did that hard thing. The other thing is that I saw this pattern and I watched a YouTube about making doggy poop bags. And so this is a little itty bitty tiny, I'm going to call it's a boxy bag, like a mini DOP bag. Sorry, I'm really bad at this. This is my business logo. It's that I sewed on there. And on the other side, there will be a grommet. This is my prototype, and it didn't really come out exactly the way I like. But anyway, I'm going to put a grommet in there. And then inside the little bag is, doggy poop bags. And then I thought, I'll make those for some people who have dogs. And I need to do this because I have bought zillions of dollars worth of cork specifically to make these, and I need to do it. It's not particularly hard, but the hard thing is getting my tushy in gear and doing it. Anyway, so I did this yesterday, and I'm going to do some more this weekend. So again, you can do hard things. It doesn't have to be a craft. It doesn't have to be, anything horribly deep. But let me tell you one thing that I didn't do for years and years and years, and I do it every day. Every day. I make my bed. I make my bed every day. And I can't tell you how cool it is to come in from work and walk into my bedroom. The rest of the house can be a disaster. But I walk in the house and walk in my bedroom, and it makes me smile. It's like it feels warm and welcoming, not like blankets and pillows everywhere. But no, it makes me feel good, And a byproduct of that is that because I do make my bed every day, and it's literally the first thing I do when I get out of bed. And I am somebody who jumps out of bed in the morning. I'm very much a morning person. But I'm motivated to keep it very dusted, everything picked up, and it just always looks really nice in there. So you too can have happiness like that. Make your bed every day. Anyway, now that I've kind of lost my train of thought, I think it's probably time to wrap this up. I was going to keep this to 10 minutes, and at least I didn't say that in the beginning. But just getting some kind of crazy thoughts out there, weird week, but stay positive, because you can. There's always something to be grateful for, and there's always something that is hard that you need to do that you can do. Just do it. We can do hard things. See you next time. Bye.